Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Health on this terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Now, I'm going to ask you a question before we start. Name one individual exercise that simulates a pitching motion more than the kettlebell snatch. One, push up, sit up, bench press, one. Okay? From this angle, okay? From this angle, notice the explosion. Notice the torque in your lower half. Now, notice the pitching motion. The torque here. None better. Anyway, the only form of exercise for pitchers, and this was my doctoral dissertation, guys, which I got an A+ on. Peach juice, fresh squeeze. Dr. Ralph here. I know more about the physical culture of the human body and how it pertains to athletics than anybody on the planet. Okay? And I have a foolproof dissertation of how to throw a baseball at alarming speeds and never hurt your arm. Now, that was my doctoral dissertation. I have PNF, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation for pitchers. It's a group of 39 exercises that do no kettlebells, no equipment whatsoever. You don't have to go to the gym. You can do them while you're watching TV. Okay? To do all 39 of them in succession takes about 12 minutes. Okay? But it will turbocharge your entire body. That will help you gain strength, flexibility, and endurance. Every single athlete needs those three things, and they need them in abundance. And with kettlebell training and this type of PNF training, there is no limit to how much strength, flexibility, and endurance you get. Now, depending on what sport you play, and actually depending on what position you play in that sport, depends on how much you need strength, flexibility. A ballet dancer needs more, and don't think for a minute they're not brilliant athletes. A ballet dancer needs a lot more flexibility than Tom Brady does. And Tom Brady doesn't need nearly as much brute strength as his center that he's standing right next to every single game. They're playing the same game, but it's a completely different thing. There's only one mode of exercise, one, that gives you strength, flexibility, and endurance in one form of exercise. There's only one. Kettlebell training. For that reason, now, the conventional way of getting your strength, flexibility, and endurance is you do 45 minutes or an hour of weight training every day. Okay? Monday you do upper body, Tuesday you do lower body, whatever the case may be. Okay? Now that's strength. But you have no flexibility. That way you have to go to a yoga class for an hour and do your yoga. But you have no endurance. You still have to hop on the stationary bike or the treadmill or go out for a run for an hour. It's 3 hours for strength, flexibility, and endurance. You are getting more strength, more flexibility, more endurance in 20 minutes of kettlebell. Forget it if you do 45 minutes than you do in 3 hours of any other form of exercise. That's a fact. Now, I have a book out for pitchers, but I am going to redo it. I want to update it a little bit and add some pearls of wisdom and some little morsels. That will be out soon, and I will definitely let you know when it's out. Okay? It'll be $10 like the other one, but get in touch down below with the PNF for pictures. It's down below. That's $10. Get to work on that, and you will be ready to go when the kettlebell book comes out. All right? The only way to go. Pictures, never touch a conventional weight again. Never. Why do you think every single one of you in the last 30 years has been hurt? Every single one of you has been on the injured list, if not Tommy John surgery, rotator cuff surgery. Every single one of them. 40, 50 years ago they weren't. It's the weights, among other things. Your stupid high-protein diets, steroids. It's a lot of things. We'll get into it. That's it. All right, we'll talk. Love you all.